All right, let's jump right in. Ready for a deep dive on Afghanistan. We're going way beyond the headlines today, unearthing those fascinating insights that you won't find in a quick news segment.
Definitely. It's a country that often gets simplified, right?
Yeah.
Reduced to just conflict and headlines. But there's so much depth to uncover.
Absolutely. We've got a stack of articles and research here, mostly pulled from Wikipedia, and we're going to extract the good stuff, the golden nuggets.
That's what we're here for, to get past the surface and really understand what makes Afghanistan tick.
Think of it like this, Afghanistan 101, but so much more interesting than any class you've ever taken.
I like that. No pop quizzes here, just pure fascination.
Okay, so let's set the scene. Afghanistan, geographically, where are we even talking about? Give us the basics, landscape, population, that kind of thing.
Okay, so picture this. A landlocked nation, smack dab in the heart of Asia, right where Central Asia meets South Asia.
Okay, so already we're talking about a crossroads, geographically. That's going to play a role in its history, right?
Oh, absolutely, we'll get to that. But first, picture this. Towering mountains. I'm talking the Hindu Kush, part of the Himalayas.
Wow, okay, so not exactly a tropical paradise.
Not quite, but it's got its own rugged beauty. You've got plains in the north and southwest too.
Hmm.
And then the capital and largest city, Kabul.
Kabul, yeah, a name we hear a lot in the news. How big are we talking, population-wise?
Around 35 million people. That's about the size of Canada.
Wow, okay, so we're talking a sizable country, geographically and population-wise. But one thing I find really interesting is that it's officially called the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan.
Ah, you're picking up on something crucial there. That title alone tells us a lot about its recent history.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I mean, Islamic Emirate, that's not a term you hear every day. It suggests a very specific kind of political and religious system.
And it reflects the fact that Afghanistan has, well, been deeply shaped by conflict, especially in recent decades. Since the late 1970s, it's been caught in this cycle of coups, invasions, civil wars, making it a focal point of global attention.
It's almost like every time Afghanistan's mentioned, it's in the context of conflict. It makes you wonder, is this a recent phenomenon or is it like woven into its history?
It's both, actually.
Hmm.
To understand Afghanistan today, you got to understand its long history of conflict, how different eras and events have shaped its trajectory.
Okay, so let's rewind the clock way back. How far back are we talking?
We're talking 50,000 years at least. Archaeological evidence suggests humans have been living in this region for as long as folks in Europe were creating those cave paintings.
Whoa, hold on. 50,000 years. That puts things into perspective. So we're not talking about a new kid on the block here. This is a place with ancient roots, long before the current conflicts.
Exactly. I'm talking early farming communities popping up, even urban civilizations way back 3000 BCE.